it's me Faith and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making bread rolls or dinner rolls. They're essentially the same thing. They're little bread rolls, as you've seen on the thumbnail of this video. That's why you've clicked on it. Now, the ingredients you need to make them are very minimal, as you can probably see. You'll need some warm milk, melted butter, active dry yeast, sugar, 2 egg yolks, flour and salt. First thing I want to do is place the melted butter in with the milk, add the sugar, give this a quick mix, and add the yeast. And we'll leave this to bloom for about 5 minutes. So now that the yeast has somewhat bloomed, we're going to place it in the mixer. So the egg yolks. We'll add the flour and salt. I've mixed the salt in with the flour. And we're going to mix this on a medium to high speed for 5 minutes. If you're doing this by hand, you need to knead it by hand for about 10 minutes. Okay, so this is now done mixing. I can get this off. Go. And you'll get a towel, cover it, and put it in a warm place to rise for about an hour. Okay, so now we have the dough that is proven. As you can see, it's doubled in size. And now all we're going to do is form them into dough balls and then let them proof. You'll need a knife to cut them and a baking sheet lined with baking paper. Now, make sure your hands are clean and we're going to punch it down to get the air out. That was very elastic and you can smell the yeast. It's a very, very soft dough. You don't need to put flour on the work surface because it won't stick. If your dough does stick, you can go ahead and put some more flour, but you don't really need it. Okay, we'll cut it in half. If you want to be extra precise, you can use a scale so they're all perfect and the same, but just be cutting it in half. And we'll cut this one in half. So now that they're all cut, put them to the side. We're going to focus on one at a time. We're going to make them as tight as possible. If you can see what I'm doing here, I'm pressing and I'm pinching. And we'll get it down here and we'll do this. So it's nice and tight. And there's no seam, but they don't have to be absolutely perfect. Okay, and we'll place it on a tray. And keep doing it until they're all done. Okay, once they're all formed, now all you need to do is cover them with a tea towel and pop them back in a warm place to rise for about 30 minutes to up to an hour. Alrighty, so they have now puffed up, they've doubled in size. I have the egg whites. Since we only use the egg yolks in the dough, we can use the egg whites to brush the top. And here I also have some flaked sea salt. This is smoked sea salt. You can use normal salt if you'd like, or you can choose not to use the salt if you don't want to. Up to you, personal preference. And be careful that you don't knock the air out of the dough. Now we'll sprinkle on the salt. Now this will go in an oven at 185 for 25 to 30 minutes. There we have it. The bread rolls have come out of the oven and they are completely cold. They look really, really good and they smell amazing. Let's taste them. There, you could put butter on this. You could put butter and honey. That would be amazing. If you could put jam and butter, anything you'd want. You can see the texture of the bread is very soft. You have a crunchy outside and a soft middle. Now we made the recipe. They're really easy. They just take a bit of time with the proving. But if you can make them on a Sunday. They're super easy and you'll get rewarded with really good bread that you can eventually eat throughout the week. Now, don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. You can share the video with anyone who would like the recipe to see. And I'll see you next week. Bye bye. Okay. Now we'll place them in a preheated oven at 185 degrees Celsius for about